Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Crusader Kings 3, Heirs of Caesarion. Or was it Caesarion's heirs? I forget right this second. Alright, so we need um, a new contract. Let's see. Settle a boundary dispute. Settle a boundary dispute. What else? Anything else? Is it just those? I guess we might as well while we're here. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm still in the middle of something from the looks of it. Oh, okay. I was just returning to camp. Alright, let's go settle this boundary dispute. Wow, it does not pay very well. We're at max provisions already. No, let's just travel somewhere. Okay, I do intend to go on a pilgrimage, but I think first I want to move my camp. We're not currently building anything in it. Oh yeah, we are. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll purchase a wilderness kit. There's not really a whole lot, a whole lot I could do to make it safer, so yeah, let's start moving our camp. In the dead of night, at our camp near VII, Kiosa, I step out quietly. What was that sound? It's when I see my champion Swefred tiptoes to my acquaintance Kenwolf, who is dozing on a slope. Swifred rolls Kenwolf down the hillside, where sharp rocks ensure a quick and painful demise. Swifred quickly scans the area, unaware that I've seen everything. Oh, lame. I'm sure he had it coming. Nope, I saw nothing. Yeah, I'll get stressed because I'm brave. A gruesome morning. By Zeus, there's been a murder. Who would wish death upon our implacable Kenwolf, and why were they so brutal? My friend Rivka continues. Yes, indeed. Who would ever dream of doing something like this to poor innocent Kenwolf? Swefred says. In the corner of my eye, I can see him holding back a chuckle. Well, this is the telltale work of a bear, no doubt about it. I have a 50% chance of increasing my, intrigue. Sickness in the herd. There's no two ways about it. Whether from weather, terrain, overloading, or simply bad luck, some malady has gotten into the camp's pack animals. They moan, they bray, they walk, but it's all growing slower and more sluggish by the hour. Never mind the day. Some of the horses have clear fevers, and one of the older mules looks ready to die. A dire threat if it spreads any further. Let's see. Surely we could treat them. We can redistribute our gear till they recover. Carry on and pray to Asclepius for mercy. We can redistribute our gear till they recover. Ease the burden, ease the suffering. Not in the band of the Red Hand anymore. As a loyal servant of Hecate, travel means performing rituals and incantations to safeguard my entourage against evil spirits. Here in Riano, people believe all magic and miracles done by any but their clerics to be witchcraft. Accordingly, the local priest now descends upon my procession like a beast, scrubbing away my protective symbols and raving about the alleged evil of my ways. Let's see, perhaps she will listen to reason. It's a learning challenge that I have a 0% chance of getting the good one. Let's see, I repent my evil, run away. Nope, I will fight my way out of this. I defeated the angry mob. Yay! Danger, sticks in the wheel. Curses, we're going to be late. Well, it's not like we had... It's not like someone's expecting us and we need to be there by a certain time. God, we were still in northern Iberia? It isn't fair. Ethelric's petulant shrieking could wake the dead. I said it isn't fair, not at all. Why do we have to live out here like this? Like we're just animals, roaming from place to place, with no palaces, no castle, not even proper beds. I didn't ask for this poverty. poverty, and I deserve better. Through the screaming and the outrage, I can see that my son's frustration is real. Tears of both anger and sadness roll down both his cheeks. The diplomacy one or the martial one, I both have a 71% chance. So, fair. You're a Ptolemaic Julii. Stand up straight. 71% chance he gets martial. Alright, he calms down. Good. Born of desperation. At first, it was just a few gaunt Andalusian peasants we see. They appear in the distance, or peeking around little features of the terrain, fleeing when we notice them. Hours pass, the skittish locals eyeing us from afar all the while. Just they seem to have finally backed off. A cry goes up, and a frenzied horde surges at us from the cover of a ridge. Wild-eyed and emaciated, they look fragile. In the early stages of starvation, no doubt, though not so weak that they could not rob many of our provisions before being driven off. I could try to calm them. 64% chance on a diplomacy challenge. If they want provisions, they must pay. 63% chance on a stewardship challenge. Force this rebel back. 67 on a martial challenge. Or simply let them take some provisions. I lose prestige and provisions. But if I fail at one of these, I lose more prestige. Force this rabble back. Alright, we break enough bones. Yay. Oh, finally, we're leaving Iberia behind for now. One day I'll return to Britannia and claim land there. A winged thief. I am stirred from my relaxing trip across the Great Blue Sea by a sudden shriek. I sprint into the stores below deck and am horrified to find a Tarok beside the shredded remains of our supplies, its feathers stretched thin against its foul, bloated belly. In my rage, I could have killed the repugnant winged menace right there, but I am stopped by Captain Lub of Andalusian band of Syllabus. Hark, stay your hand, you abhorrent fool. Don't you know it's bad luck to kill a bird at sea? Fine, I'll show mercy, whatever. Right, and here we are in Sicily, and of course, now all the contracts are back over across the sea in Iberia. Mother, cries my son Ethelric, bounding up to me at this speed and nearly bowling me over. Look what I found. It's a puppy. The boy does indeed appear to be all but swinging a freshly whelped pup he has crooked into his arm. Athena alone knows where he picked it up, but despite the awkward movement, the animal seems very excited to be here. Ethelric looks happier than I've seen him in weeks. A boy and his dog. Alright, my boy has a dog. Good for him. Protect the innocent. Yeah, they're barking up the wrong tree with me. Yeah, all the contracts are way over there. Alright, well... now it's time for that pilgrimage. I will visit Rome. Alright, I'll take a pilgrimage that way. Alright. Alright, I'm going to travel with great pomp, because why wouldn't I? And let's, action. No, we're going for zealotry. Ooh, there's a fight corruption in the Balkans. Cool. Hopefully it's still there when I get home. Pilgrimage arrival. I am finally here, body and soul, at the great temple of Vaticano. As the flamen offers me blessings, I reflect on everything that had happened for the gods to bring me here at this moment in time. Yeah, I have walked the holy path. I get the trait Pilgrim. Yay! All of my entourage members get the trait Pilgrim or Pilgrim trait experience, and I lose 6 stress. Yay! Pilgrimage, may I interest you in? During our pilgrimage to Roma, I can't help but return to the local market pursuing the wares. One stand in particular catches my attention. The merchant grins at me and proclaims, "I have the wares, if my lady has the coin." These exotic goods presented would surely make a nice profit back home, or maybe I could even save them as a gift. Let's see. Slot seems like a wise investment. These over here look intriguing. Remarkably exotic wares. Okay. Alright, these over here look intriguing. Oh, excellent. This is giving my son a pilgrim. As we saunter past the stalls of the Roma market, we are approached by a peculiar woman. She unabashedly addresses us. "My lady, you look like a refined gentlewoman. I know of a simply divine experience not far from Roma, which would surely be of interest to any dedicated pilgrim." Let's see, color me intrigued. My pilgrimage becomes more worldly. My learning increases, and I get Pilgrim and Wanderer experience. Alright, color me intrigued. If I start to wander, I start to wonder if we'll ever arrive. Our guide, Elena, suddenly takes a sharp left, and before we know it, we enter a cavern, hidden in the countryside. A faint glow that steadily grows stronger starts reflecting over our gear as we stumble into a large grotto covered with hundreds of crystals. The crystals catch the light from the hole in the ceiling, and the entourage, including myself, fawns in astonishment at the light. I've never felt Zeus's presence stronger than in this very spot. How extraordinary. As our time at this sacred site draws to an end, I may have missed out on the odd worldly opportunity, but I'm overall happy with the experience. This being my first pilgrimage, and while no pilgrimage is exactly alike, I feel confident that I am more familiar with what to expect from this type of spiritual journey in the future. Roma, it has been an honor. Alright, finish pilgrimage. I visited the capital of the papacy. Cool. Oh, and I visited the Colosseum. Nice. And the great city of Roma. Roma, Caesar's Needle. For distance, the city of Roma is a forest of towers and a maze of stone buildings. As we approach, the scenery shifts. Ruins of monuments, walls, and ancient churches coexist with farms and grazing animals. As we stop before a great obelisk, a local recounts that at the top of Julius Caesar's ashes rests in a small round box. In death as in life, Caesar is elevated above all Romans. My champion Noxon adds that we should use this opportunity to learn about the city. Oh. Why would... It's worth thinking about how fragile life is. Oh, okay, I can see why that would cause stress because I'm ambitious. I must know more about the city that once was. Let's see, what would cause me stress on that? Oh, if he fails to teach me anything about Rome, I gain stress. Oh, it's only 11 stress? But it's a 52% chance for lessons on rulership. No, that's not really worth it. I'll not waste any time in this place. I mean, I would like to climb that and claim my ancestors' ashes, but then I think we'll have to fight our way out of here. The law in Spoleto. The ambush strikes almost as soon as I have cause to enter the wilderness. Swarms of Lombard fighters boil out of the prepared hiding spots and beeline straight for me and my small group of retainers. They are well armed and armored, too much for an opportunistic attack. A militia then, or perhaps household troops, come to cut me down for my crimes. The giant of a man leads the charge, bellowing his challenge to me at the top of his mighty lungs. Death! Death or glory! Let's see, I could easily counterattack. And it's not even a challenge and I gain prestige. Yeah, easily counterattack. Learn language, present prattle. As we pass through the city of Tierney, a jubilant local approaches my entourage. Her smile stretches from ear to ear. I discern that she is offering a warm welcome, but the finer aspects of her speech are sadly lost on me. Be that as it may, I wave away my attentive companions and return her joyful greeting. I can hardly imagine a more excellent chance to practice my Iberian Vulgar. Join us on our journey to Messina. Yeah, increase my chance by 15%? Definitely. Traveling traders. A stroll around the market of Civitas Castelli, a loud ruckus comes from just a couple of stalls down from me. There's a furious woman, animated and waving her hands. Serene Doge Rambaldo will have your head for this. She yells at another merchant, who looks, if possible, even angrier. I would love to see him try. The stall owner dismisses the merchant with a wave of his hand, angrily turning to her bodyguards. The merchant clearly intends to get a deal one way or another. Let's see, I could aid her before this gets out of hand. I lose money. No, thank you. Seems like a perfect time to make some coins. No, I'll just watch the spectacle and lose some stress. Alright, we visited the Saint-Apollinaire Nuovo. Great learning experience, yay. Oh, I gained experience in the Wise Woman trait. I have the Wise Woman trait? Oh, so I do. And now we visited the Serene Republic of Venice. And the Doge's Palace. And now we'll go across Lombardy to Genoa. Oh, Provence is huge. Alright, there's the walls of Genoa. Oh, and I've got a new martial perk. Both loyalty and respect. And time to sail back down to Messina. Alright, we have our barber's tent now. Perfect. Alright, let's build lock wagons for our proving grounds. So that we can increase our men-at-arms. Pillgrimage, the return. It's good to be home. Pilgrimage exotic wares. Having carried my exotic wares all the way from Vaticano, I now need to decide what to do with them. Let's see. The coin speaks to me, or it'd be wise to save these. Nope, the coin speaks to me. That's a profit of 100. That works. Oh, my sponge on a stick was destroyed. Tragic. Alright, I learned Iberian Vulgar. I feel accomplished. Oh, someone's trying to hire us as mercenaries. Yeah, we're not that strong yet. I am flattered, but dude, you're barking up the wrong tree right now. Oh, yes, let us go fight corruption down in, where is that? Jafara. No, I'll just go on my own. I don't need to move my camp for that. It seems rather silly to travel across the island instead of just sailing, but... Why would I cross across the straits into Calabria to sail? That makes no sense. That actually makes sense. And then we'll come back the way we came. Alright, let me sail down to take care of this corruption. Alright, silence your people or die, peasant. Alright, let's make haste. Alright, let's make haste. Oh, we're traveling all the way over there? Okay, then. Every parent's duty. And it won't just toss me, queries my son Ethelric, trying and failing to keep the quaver from his voice. I glance down at the small pony he sits on, the easiest, most placid learner mount I could find in the entire camp. Was I this scared when my mother taught me to ride? Okay, then I'll just kick her into a trot and see. Alright, master the horse or it'll toss you. I'm doing it, Mum, I'm doing it. Good kid. A band of two. Passing through the back alley in Kafsa, I see a lonely child and her dog sitting in a corner behind a small wall. Here you go, Valor, she tells it as she hands it a small piece of bread, keeping none for herself. Looking at the two, clearly the dog must have been taken much better care of than its owner. The kid must be giving it everything she can find. Here's some food, child. I wish I could just, like, take them in. Contract, fight corruption. Silence your people or die, peasant. Alright, let's make haste to the next stop. Right, we have our lock wagon. Excellent. Let's increase... Let's see, mercenaries of Al-Abbasiyah. As we sit in a quiet empty tavern, when a loud band of ragged-looking soldiers come barging into the common room, their leader, a confident brute, pushes one of my guards aside and has the audacity to sit down at my table. Noblewoman, my lady? Interested in the services of the best band of mercenaries in Al-Abbasiyah? More loyal men you'll never find, at least if you pay us properly. The best? You got my attention. I now have an army of 600 somewhere. Contract, fight corruption. When we are okay, silence your people or die, peasant. Alright, let's make haste. The toils of war. As we walk through the streets of Al-Abbasiyah, a procession of soldiers emerge from the side street. Most of them are injured and aided by downtrodden civilians. A herald proudly stands up in front of the throng of people, gathering around the marketplace, and declares with a loud voice, "We have crushed those Payan dogs yet again. It is only a matter of time before victory is ours." Let's see. Maybe they have some wisdom to share from their battles. Oh, my prowess increased. Nice. Alright, so let me increase the size of my housecarls and my light foot. When we arrive at Jafara, I am quick to round up the worst of the rabble-rousers. Yeah. Silence your people or die, peasant. Alright, let's make haste. Oh, we're gonna pass through an administrative court doing this one. Cool. Oh, I've exposed that someone murdered someone? Interesting. Well, wandering knight. He's alright. Yeah, an honorable knight like you should serve a lady like myself. I visited the capital of the Sultanate of Africa. Nice. Ins and outs. I'm afraid I absolutely require lodging. Ooh, seasons of change. About time for autumn again, huh? Silence your people or die, peasant. Alright, let's make haste. Reggio Calabria. Interesting. Alright, silence your people or die, peasant. Alright, so we excelled at our contract. Good. I don't currently have a court position? Well, that's not good. Rivka, you will be our court position. Alright, let's refill our men-at-arms. We'll recruit with gold. No, we don't have the provisions right now. Okay then. Well, we'll figure it out next time. Thank you for tuning in. This has been This has been Crusader Kings 3, Heirs of Caesarion, and I am some guy you've never heard of.